gotta be honest with you, I'd rather have David Blau over Nate Sudfeld.
He might be plowing somewhere else.
We got rid of David Blau and Tim Boyle just to create David Boyle.
Tim Blau, and they brought him in. 2.4 QBR.
Yeah, man.
I feel like they just pushed Tim Boyle into like a cloning machine and was like, out pops Nate Sudfeld. He's like, yes, I am here.
Like, give me a shot.
Yeah.
If that's what you're fucking dealing with.
Look up Nate Sudfeld. I gotta check his name every time. The first thing is his fucking lowlights.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad. Real bad. Okay. Still no David Blau on the practice squad. So the Blauster, L. Blauenheimen, Mr. Blau, you a new job. He might be plowing somewhere else. Like somebody, you think anybody's pulling the trigger on David Blau?
No one's pulling the trigger on David Blau.
We can't miss that guy. You see how hot his wife is?
Yeah. No, I think there's like a, correct me if I'm wrong, Sam, and you too, Spencer. I think there's like a 24-hour like waiver period. You know what I'm saying, if someone decides to pick him up before he makes the practice squad.
Probably.
I wouldn't hold my breath if I were David Blau, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we were going to jump into that, like this segment particularly. I got to be honest with you, I'd rather have David Blau over Nate Sudfeld. I'm being 100% honest with you guys. I watched, I posted on my Twitter as soon as I saw it this morning. I went, typed in Nate Sudfeld highlights. This same actually just happened to Justin. And the first video is lowlights.
2.4 QBR.
Yeah, man. Like his like you literally search for highlights. The first video pop on YouTube is like him just blowing it.
No.
It's just him just blowing, bro, on the Philadelphia Eagles. It's like we got rid of David Blau and Tim Boyle just to create David Boyle.
Tim Blau, and they brought him in.
Yeah,
he's as tall as Tim Boyle. He's as stupid looking as David Blau.
I don't care at this point with the backup quarterback stuff, man.
Yeah.
I'm over it, man. I went to go see this morning, and shout out to Morgan Cannon from POD, Pride Detroit. He went, he feels we're on the same sentiment. The backup quarterback's a backup quarterback. It's a reserve position. This guy's only seen the field in special conditions where the quarterback's hurt. And to be honest with you, in this one, if Jared Goff actually went down, Nate Sudfeld will see the field for the remainder of the game. But I guarantee the Lions are picking up phones, making calls and arrangements if they're subpar 500 or close to a playoff game to get somebody other than him.
For sure.
Maybe get a Cam Newton and stuff like that. I'm not tripping over Nate Sudfeld. But anyway, the point I was making with Morgan Cannon, he went and looked around the other upper echelon quarterbacks of the league and teams around the league that actually have a shot at winning championships. Teams actually should be concerned about their backup quarterback, all right? And winning positions, not the Detroit Lions. Starting with the Chargers, LA Chargers. Mm-hmm. Justin Herbert, stud. Everyone thinks he's going to be a tremendous quarterback when he comes into play. His backup quarterback, guess who it is, Smitty?
Is it Tyrod Taylor still?
Chase Daniels.
Chase Daniels, Lions legend.
Detroit Lions vet.
Legend.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a team that's actually contending.
Yes.
Their backup quarterback will play the game like we did with the intern Bruno. Stud or dud?
Dud.
Dud. You know what I'm saying? It's just backup quarterback, man. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
If I were to, bitch about it, it's just something that's, we can't fix. One, obviously, I'm not making a decision. Two, I would rather address that in the draft. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a backup quarterback that can groom into hopefully becoming a starter.
Yeah. Jimmy
G was that. There's been tons of scenarios like that. Tom Brady was that.
Mm-hmm.
But
he was expected to be that, but he became
for
that.
Sure. But I'm saying that's the type of backup quarterback I want. I want to draft one and groom him to hopefully be a starter.
Yeah.
Nate Sudfeld, he is what he is. Like I said, I'd rather have David Blau, honestly.
Career stats for Nate Sudfeld: 25-37 for 67% completion percentage. Career total of a whopping 188 yards, one touchdown, and one interception. So, like you said, we brought in Tim Blau. We brought in David Boyle. We brought in this guy. But in the preseason this year, he pretty much exceeded his career totals. He went 26 for 38 instead of 25 for 37, baby. He had 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The guy's balling. Now, this doesn't do anything for me. It's bad. We expected an upgrade, and we just brought in, the Wish version. It's like you order something. You order Tim Boyle off Wish, and you
David
get Nate
Boyle.
Sudfeld. Yeah, I feel like they just like pushed Tim Boyle into like a cloning machine and was like, out pops Nate Sudfeld. He's like, yes, I am here to win this position. It's pretty bad. I think the guy sucks. Solid stats. Yeah, not Lions Rumble, roaring in Vegas. I don't know about that one. it's tough. It's tough.
And to the backup quarterback position, like itself, real quick, I want to remind everyone too. Dallas Cowboys official 53-man roster. Guess how many backup quarterbacks they had? Zilch. Not a goddamn one. The Bengals ended up doing the same thing. Obviously, they're addressing that at some point. But it's just not a big deal, guys. It's the backup quarterback. I could give a shit less. Do I think Nate Sudfeld, Nate Sudfeld's a good pickup or one that I'm proud of or anything like that? Hell no. Hell no. But I'm not stressing myself out about it. I'm not giving a lovely motherfucker. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I don't care. If we're competing, you know what I'm saying, we have a chance to win something, then I'm bitching about it. That's when I'm throwing a fit.
Yeah.
100%. The Tim Boyle thing, I was just sick of seeing him fucking play football in the Detroit Lions. You know, I was just pissed that guy had a fucking job. Like, give me a shot.
Yeah.
If that's what you're fucking dealing with. I get he had a rocket arm, but he had zero accuracy. It was wild.
They're paying $1 million less for Nate Sudfeld.
David Boyle.
David Boyle. Than they were for Tim and David combined. Tim and David were cost you about 3 M's. He's going to cost you about 2. Although you did have to pay, $1.75 million to cut Tim Boyle.
Yeah. So you had your hand up.
Yeah.
What were you about to say?
I just wanted to say that for the people that do care, because I don't care. I'm with you guys. I think this is irrelevant. But for the people that do care, is there anybody out there that you would have liked to have seen them pick up that would have got you excited, other than Cam Newton was the one that
not excited. I don't want to say excited because, like Easy said, the backup quarterback spot is not something you rarely get excited about. It's not something you're clamoring to see. Although Lions fans do. Lions fans love them some backups, but I would have rather see them get one of those younger guys like Ian Book or
Carson Strong,
one of those guys that you don't know yet. Their career,
guy you can groom into a starter.
Yeah, the
maybe,
career hasn't been written yet, and they sold us on the we're getting a better guy, we're improving here, we're gonna make this position better, and then they pump out David Boyle.
That's a pretty good impression, by the way.
Thanks. Of who?
Is that Dan Campbell's voice?
Something like that. Hey, brother, we're getting something real here. We're building this. I just need you guys to believe in me. But and then they give us David Boyle, and that kind of pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. It's because we know what he is. He, like, if you look up Nate Sudfeld, I gotta check his name every time. Nate Sudfeld highlights. The first thing is, like Easy said, his fucking lowlights.
Yes.
It is literally Nate Sudfeld proving he needs a chance. 2.4 QBR. It's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad. Real bad. Okay. Drugs are bad. And I'm so upset about it. Like, I'm not burning down Hot Topic about it, but like it's just they promised us it would get better. We're gonna make an improvement because David Blau and Tim Boyle were Garbo, and they brought in Tim Boyle 2.0.
Yeah,
they brought in like Superman ripped his shirt and there was Superman underneath it, and I just
yeah. You asked like who would I have wanted if I had given a choice. I don't know his name. I think it's Mike something. The one for the Jets. Do you know what I'm talking about, Sam?
Mike White.
Is Mike White cut?
No, Strevener.
Whatever.
I cannot say that.
Dude's built like a tight end.
Yeah.
Has a beard, a full sleeve, and I was like, just give me that guy. He looks like he's like a stud. And Matty probably ended up dating him. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get that guy in here. He just if I don't have a guy that can throw worth the shit, give me a guy that can run a little bit, And I feel like Blau, he was a gamer. You know what I'm saying? I think Dan Campbell called him that himself. He was a true like improviser. You saw it in the Steelers game. Two passes where he just shoveled it away and stuff like that. And like, yeah, is that sloppy football? Yes. Does it work at times? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Some of the sickest stuff is little shovel passes in the end zone and stuff like that. I like that about scrambling quarterbacks or mobile quarterbacks where they can improvise on the spot versus like a true pocket guy who's also a backup, which means he's a shitty pocket guy trying to make a good throw. Like I'm saying, I'm not with it. You had your hand up against us. What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I really liked Spencer's point about like take a chance on a guy. Like, what do you have to lose? Like, we've seen now these two quarterbacks and then the offspring that they made that we now have. Like, why wouldn't you just take a chance on a undrafted or a late round quarterback that was drafted and got cut because, they just were, finagling with their roster spots or whatever. Just take a chance on somebody that's got like an upside potential. Because we all agree at the end of the day, Jared Goff's not it. And if we're not going to tank and get like a top 3 pick and get like a top quarterback in the draft class, then maybe the way is to just find the guy, like the needle in the haystack, or at least try to, right?
Yeah, and Jerome Duncan made a good point too on the David Blau, because I did like him over both Sudfeld, whatever his name is, Nate Sudfeld, and whoever the hell else is out there. Blau was hurt. For watching Hard Knocks last night, he did bang up the knee.
I don't know if he was hurt. Like he was limping a little bit after the game, but that's kind of just like quarterback things. Like after getting sacked a lot, after playing a hard game,
teams.
He was limping a little bit. I don't know if he was hurt, but
we heard him in the game. He's like, something happened to my knee.
Yeah, he said you heard something.
Yeah.
Or I heard something
was weird.
pop, but it doesn't hurt right now. Yeah, so maybe it was just the adrenaline pumping.
Flannel Sam, I'm about to ask you if you had a choice of a backup quarterback. Your GM, Sam Reynolds. Who are you picking up?
Oh God! I mean, the backup quarterback position to me is another one that is kind of, I would say, irrelevant because if Jared Goff goes down, the season is screwed anyway, and that would be the pathway to a top pick, in my opinion.
Yes.
Although something you said, Easy, that actually I agree with. I'd rather have David Blau than Nate Sudfeld, honestly. Yeah. I mean, at least David Blau in that last game, he didn't play that bad, although he is a bad quarterback. We saw it in 2019 when he got inserted and was just terrible. But in that game, he was a Khalil Pimpleton drop away from almost bringing him back. Let's just be honest. And he was running for his life, especially at the end of the game when Obina Eze just happened to. He forgot how to block.
On the practice squad.
Yeah, why?
I don't even know why he's on the practice squad because he just looked terrible. He forgot how. I'd say he forgot how to block, but he'd have to have remembered how to block at some point in order to forget. I don't know. Nate Sudfeld is a bum. It's the idea that we were sold this bill of goods that we're gonna get a backup. We cut Tim Boyle, who obviously deserved to be cut. We cut David Blau. We're going to get someone else, and we come up with Nate Sudfeld. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He's a bum. He's no better. I would rather have David Blau. And if you have to say I would rather have David Blau than X, that's bad. Real bad.
Yeah. And let me piss off all Lions fans, by the way, too. And I mean this half joking, half maybe serious. Are we questioning Brad Hubb's quarterback evaluation at this point? Because the fact that, you guys got to remember, we re-signed Boyle and Blau in the offseason. It wasn't like they were just still under contract, just happened to be there. No, he brought them back, and he's part of the draft process that took Jared Goff #1 overall, which I think we all know at this point he's not to that caliber of player. No disrespect to him. I mean, we've called him a cuck on certain shows before, so I guess I'll stop saying that.
We did. That was pretty disrespectful.
It was.
We did get Kristen Harper on Hard Knocks. That was...
Hard Knocks turned the heart something up.